It's Thursday, October 31st, 2013. Good morning, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from neoweather.com. We'll have showers, storms, and it'll be windy across the area today. We'll take a look at the details there. Also, it'll be very windy this evening and overnight. We'll talk about how high those wind gusts could get, and there's a showery weekend ahead. Get all the details and much more starting right now. Tracking a few showers on the NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler radar, and we'll take a look locally in just a moment. I wanted to show you this overall area of rain that's going to be affecting us this afternoon and overnight tonight. And we have a strong developing low pressure system right about here that's going to track up towards Chicago and across lower Michigan. That's going to allow a lot of warm air and all of this rain here basically to come up into the Ohio Valley later this evening. Yeah, that's a lot of rain. Gulf moisture really being fed into the system. We even have a tornado watch for a good portion of Louisiana this morning thanks to that. Now, fortunately, we're really not expecting much in the way of severe weather here. However, we'll take a look at our NEO risk in just a moment and break down what we do expect to see. And we're also going to take a look at futurecast in just a moment, too, and show you this area of precipitation move through. Looking locally, though, this morning, just a few showers moving out of northeastern Ohio, Lake Geauga and Ashtabula County. Those are all pushing off to the north and east. That's along a warm front that moved through early this morning. As we look back towards western Ohio and into Indiana, lots of rain back here that's going to start moving in later this morning and this afternoon. Temperatures generally in the lower 60s this morning. We range anywhere from about 60 to 63 degrees across northeastern Ohio. Couple degrees warmer across southwestern Ohio. Looking at the radar, we can see some of the clouds down here look a little bit thinner. We're going to be watching for some breaks in the clouds this morning. If we do get that, temperatures could get a little bit warmer than we're forecasting. Our high yesterday was 67 degrees to low 40. Our averages are 57 and 41. The record high today, 82. No change in the precipitation department from yesterday. Sunrise is at 7:58 a.m. and sunset is at 6:23 p.m. Our NEO risk for today, breaking down some of the threats we expect later this afternoon and overnight tonight. Winds will be on the increase out of the south at about 15 to 25 miles per hour. This evening, they could gust up to 40, maybe even 45 miles per hour at times. Heavy rain also a good possibility, especially later this evening with the heaviest rain moving in then. Severe weather, it's a pretty low threat. If we do get a severe thunderstorm, the primary threat will be damaging winds. The winds aloft are very, very strong. Flooding pretty much generally a low risk as well, especially overnight tonight when the heaviest rain does move in. Let's break it down and take a look at our futurecast. Looking at our futurecast this morning, we see some of this morning showery activity for northeastern Ohio. More rain off to the west here across Michigan, Indiana, and back into Illinois. And as we advance this through the day here we are at about noontime. We have rain into northwestern Ohio. Also some showers and maybe some thunderstorms across southwestern Ohio. Notice here it's dry. We do think we're going to break out into a period of dry weather. Now, whether or not we get any breaks in the clouds, I think it's going to yet to be seen. It is possible if we do. Temperatures will get a few degrees warmer than we're forecasting. We're forecasting right around 70. It's going to be tough to get to 70. However, we're going to have a pretty strong south wind across the area. That's going to allow a lot of warm air to come into the area as well. So we're going to get pretty close even without the sunshine. If we do get the sunshine, though, we could hit 70, maybe even a little bit better, but not too much. I think any sunshine we get will be brief. Here we are at 2 o'clock. Rain moving into the western portions of the Cleveland area. Mansfield down into Worcester, moving into Dover, New Philadelphia as well. Lots of rain and some storms around the Cincinnati and Dayton area as well. And as we advance through the afternoon, here we are about 5 o'clock. Now you're in trick-or-treating. 5 o'clock, most places starting around 6 o'clock. Lots of rain. Here's some moderate rainfall right here from Sandusky down towards Carrollton. And also, this is moving out of the south and the southwest at this point, so everything down here a little bit will move up this way as the whole package continues to move off to the east-northeast. As we go through 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, usually this is about the end of trick-or-treat time right here. Rain is beginning to move out of Cleveland, pretty much from the eastern suburbs down along 271, and then down along 77, pretty much is where your rain will be. Then we get a little bit of a break as we go through the evening. Winds really begin to pick up too. And then we get into more rain, heavier rain around midnight, 1 a.m., moving into the area. Winds are picking up out of the south around 25, 30 miles an hour. Eventually come out of the southwest. Could gust up to 40, maybe even 45 miles per hour too. The good news is, though, by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, look to be out of the rain. But it's still going to be windy Friday morning. They will diminish through the day. Our forecast for this Halloween, high of 70 today with some rain this morning, showers and some storms likely this afternoon. Winds will be out of the south at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Could gust up to 35 miles an hour at times. We'll have some scattered rain showers around the area at 8 a.m. will be around 60 degrees, 65 by 11 a.m. with a slight chance of an isolated rain shower, and we could also break out into some sunshine. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. Showers and some storms possible by 2 p.m. in the western portions of our area will be around 70 degrees. By 5 p.m. showers and a few thunderstorms likely across the area, and 66. For your trick-or-treating, it's not looking very good. If you do plan on going, plan on the rain and the wind. As we saw in the futurecast, it's looking like it's pretty much going to be solid rain across the area from about 4 to 8 p.m. We'll be around 58 though. If you do go, keep in mind we could have a few thunderstorms around as well. Be very careful with the wind. Some of those tree limbs could fall, and that can bring down some power lines as well. So you want to be very, very careful if you are going to be outside this evening. Overnight tonight, showers and some storms likely through about midnight, then just rain after that. Temperatures drop to 57, but really they stay pretty stable after about 9 o'clock, between about 57 and 60 degrees. Winds will be out of the south and eventually the southwest, 25 to 35 miles per hour. Gusts 40 to maybe even 45 miles per hour will be possible overnight tonight. Over the next 7 days now, sun and clouds for your Friday. It'll be windy early. They'll be diminishing. Temperature will be around 57, 58 degrees. We really don't go very far in the temperature department. Some showers move in Friday night and Saturday along a secondary cold front that's going to be coming through. That's really going to bring the cooler air, and we'll also have some lake effect showers behind it as well. 52, 45 for your Sunday, much cooler. Some sun and clouds, maybe an isolated lake effect rain shower. 45 the high, so it'll be very cool for the Browns game later that afternoon. Mostly sunny, breezy to start your week off on Monday, 50 degrees. Breezy also on Tuesday. Clouds will increase through the day. We'll be at 50 then. And another strong cold front approaches the area Wednesday. We could be right back at what we're having today next week. Showers and storms likely on Wednesday with a high of 57 degrees. I'm forecaster Mark Spencer. Thank you for watching today's forecast. Get the latest weather at neoweather.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. neoweather.com, Ohio's home for weather.